Okay, I think we are live. Hey, Jillionaires. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I am so excited to share with you, our brand new consultant, Ashley Conrade from Emporia, Kansas. Super excited to hear from her. And she hit the ground running the minute she came in, but I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about herself. So just tell us about your family. Tell us, and share with us the story on how we met.
All right. Well, my name is Ashley Conrade, and I am a fifth grade teacher at Walnut Elementary School in Emporia, Kansas. This is my 12th year teaching. I've taught middle school, and my passion is math and science. I like to teach those, but I'm teaching everything right now. But I have two little boys. One is 6. He'll tell you he's 6.5. And then I have an almost 3-year-old. So he's pretty excited about his birthday. I am married to a farmer, so he stays pretty busy and works kind of crazy hours. So just kind of learning the farm wife life. And Jill and I met down in Wichita at the Price is Right live stage show. And luckily it was pretty nice outside because we were waiting outside for quite a while. They didn't open the doors until 15 minutes before showtime, so we had a little extra time to chat, and we were just kind of small chatting and talking about some things that we had in common. And Jill mentioned something about selling Mary Kay, and she really talked about the quality of the products and how much she enjoyed the flexibility and and she kind of shared her story, how she started. And so I was thinking about it during the Price is Right. And I decided, I think the next day I just texted her and said, okay, tell me more about this. So.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. And it was amazing because you took it upon yourself. You are a doer. You are a mover and a shaker because you just took it upon yourself to take my business card, go check it out, went to my website. I mean, you are a dream come true. I'm like, wow. I mean, first time in 32 years that I've handed someone my business card, and girl, you just took it and ran with it. And she went online and signed up and then said, okay, what's my next step? It was wonderful. So, and you have done very, very well here, just even in the beginning stages. And so tell us, Ashley, what really triggered you to join Mary Kay? I mean, what was your why? What was your purpose? What jumped out at you as standing out the most?
I remember my mom having parties. She wasn't ever a consultant, but I remember growing up and, I got to do the masks and the satin hands and some of those sorts of things with the girls. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy skincare and makeup, and I've tried a lot of different things. And I remember really liking the Mary Kay product, and it's been around for a long time. And so I thought that said a lot about the business that, if it's been around this long, then it must be a quality product and they must be doing some things right. And I decided that if I could get my products 50% off, why not just give it a go? So I just decided to try it.
Yes, yes. Well, and you did. And really, I want to point something out here because, so many times, and you being a teacher, this, you can lead your kids in your classroom to the water, but you can't make them drink. In other words, you can bring them everything and all the wisdom and everything, but if they don't seek it and they don't strive for it, it just doesn't flourish. Well, the same thing can kind of happen with this. I mean, literally, you came in and you said, what's my next step? And I have to say that is probably the most beautiful thing about your Mary Kay journey so far, is that I've said, okay, it's 30 faces in 30 days. And you were like, okay, can I do that virtual? Can I do that just by talking to them? Can I do that in person? I said, you can do all the above. And you took it and you did it. And you had your little sheet and you wrote down all 30 faces and you did that. And then you said, okay, what's next? You're just always saying, what's next? So I think that speaks volumes to your character, that you want to learn and you want to grow. And I think that's really cool. So I have a question for you. So, what has probably been one of a tip that you could give the girls that you really feel like has been beneficial to you that you've put into place, whether it be, the interviews that we've done, because you also have done almost, well, I think right at 14
I
or
think I'm at 14. Yep.
yeah, 14 interviews, and we've all done this via Zoom. So that's a new platform to do because this is a new world. It's so exciting because we're doing this virtual. So it's so cool that we get to do that. But what are some things you've put in place that are good systems for your Mary Kay that you think have been really helpful?
Well, I know that we are, live in the virtual world, but I also think that it's really important to take the opportunity to, if a person wants to meet up in person and, sample the products and, do the live or the virtual show together. I found that very helpful. Just kind of incorporating it into kind of part of a small gathering. I haven't done any official parties yet, but I've just met up with individual girls and, got on with you when we've tried, satin hands or a mask or put some color on. And I think that, with COVID, we're social creatures and we're kind of missing out on that piece. And I think some people have been pretty excited to get to try the products and get to meet up in person as well. So
Yes, yes. Well, and they're talking about at the company the hybrid thing where when you get together with people, you can just pull up the Sweet 13 and kind of go through the shopping experience with them. And I'm like you, I think we all just want to be together. We just really are really hungry for that relationship, being in relation, hanging out. We need our girlfriend time for sure. Okay, so you have a big party coming up Sunday. Super excited
Sunday.
about that. Yay, that'll be lots of fun. And tell me a little bit now. You have 2 new team members because of those 14 interviews that we did as well.
Yes.
Yes. So your mom is one, and your daycare provider.
Yes.
Is the other.
Yes, and they've signed on, to get the 50% products. And my mom, she was funny. She was like, "Well, she's like, would it be better if I bought from you my products, or should I go ahead and be an independent consultant?" And I was like, "Well, Mom," I said, "for you, the better deal is to definitely become a consultant, And so my daycare provider, she also really likes the products, and she's kind of in the same boat, wanting the 50% off. So I think that's definitely, I think with not having to meet the quotas or, being tied to high pressure sales, it's more appealing. I've actually found a lot of people who are the independent consultants. I didn't realize they were consultants, and they love the product. But they hop on for that 50% off. So
Yeah. Well, and the personal use, it is wonderful. And honestly, you kind of had that in the back of your mind. And when I started, 32 years ago, I thought, well, it's a win-win. I'll just get in and get it half price. But, life can change and we may need something in our hip pocket. So you've always got that too. So it's kind of a win-win all the way around. Well, tell us what your goals are. What are your goals by June 30th, which is the end of the Mary Kay seminar year? I don't know if you had a chance to think about that, but
I don't really have any, super hard, deadlines that I'm working up against. I mean, obviously I want to get the one more career survey interview in. I think that the 50% discount is just a steal. And once people, find out about that, I hope to get more people on the team. I don't necessarily have a set number of people, but I was listening to some of your goals from when you started out talking about trying to meet with at least one person a week. And I think that is a attainable goal. So I think I'm going to keep trying to meet up with some folks. And that's also been kind of a fun thing, is kind of reconnecting with people. Again, I don't want to make anybody feel super pressured to try anything, but I've really loaded up on samples. And so it's kind of nice to get together with people and have them try out things. And maybe there's some girls that I haven't talked to in a while, and they've reached out to me. So it's been kind of fun to reconnect with them. So
Yes, and I have to ask you, I know when I first started, Ashley, I remember getting some things in the mail from like my director, some prizes and different things. And I get a piece of jewelry or I get something and I was like, what's this for? I don't even know what this is for. I mean, but isn't that, it's kind of like a Mary Kay Christmas every time you
Yeah.
get a mailbox.
Yeah, my husband was asking me, I wore the it wasn't the pearls of sharing, but it was one that I got, I don't know, the last one that came in, and I wore it to church, and he was like, "Oh, are these your pearls of sharing?" I was like, "Well, actually, no, they're a different piece that I got." So
It's just always fun.
I don't know why, but
Yeah, but hey, it's free, it's fun, and it's just kind of a celebration. It's just a
yes,
celebration.
yes.
Well, I thank you so much, Ashley. Is there anything else that you want to share? I know you also have a Facebook group, and I think that
Mhm.
that's something that's been really fun for you. If you want to share anything about that, we'd love to hear about it.
Okay. Well, I just set up a Facebook group, and I think I'm at like 123 members right now, which I was like, wow, there's 100 people that want to, look at what I post. So um, I have done a couple of games around Christmas time. I did the Family Feud Christmas version, and people were able to earn discounts and color samples. And that's how I got a lot of the 30 faces initially, was just making contact with them through the samples and talking with them about the products via that game was kind of the initiator. And then to promote the party on Sunday, I started running some more games on my Facebook page, and people could earn, like $1 for each correct answer. So, and the money is only good at the party. So I'm hoping that they come to the party then.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
That's
and
kind of the incentive. So that's great.
yeah.
You have such great ideas. But I also, I mean, you're kind of like, I mean, I think anybody who went to college and has some schooling, they're kind of like, we love checklists. And I think that, you just check things off and you just take the next step. And, just like you talking about, the next step is, okay, well, I need to have one more on my team and then I'll be in a red jacket. And
Mhm.
so I think that that's what's so beautiful about your journey is that you're just one step at a time, just one step at a time. And that's all that you have to do. I mean, that's all that this is all about. I mean, is being able to reach out there and touch other women's lives and you have your little checklist and you say, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? And I think as long as you're open to the possibilities, I think that's what's so cool. So I just love having you on my team, and I'm so glad we ran into each other at The Price is Right.
Well, I thank you for all the help along the way. So you've been
Well,
very available for lots of questions. I always have lots of questions with whatever I do. So I appreciate all of the feedback.
oh, that's awesome. Well, Ashley, congrats. And also congrats on being a star consultant already. You've sold enough that you're already a star consultant. So just keep doing what you're doing. And I think that your love of people just shines through and you're just so bubbly and just I've enjoyed our friendship so far.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm excited to see you Sunday, girl.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.